There we go. We're in. Yes. Hey guys, I think I'm live. Yes, I am live. I'm just going to do some painting for a minute. Couple people may join me, maybe. But if you jump on, please say hi and have a little chat with me. Let's go. So, yes, like I say, I don't know if anyone might join me. If they do, that'd be nice. But we're just going to do some painting and I'm just going to do some chatting whilst family are out. And I am painting this Bretonnian guy here. He is going to be yellow and black with a bit of red bits to it. So let's go. Right. Like I say, if you've got any comments, please just throw them in there. Say hi to me. I've got really dirty water. That was good of me, wasn't it? Think about that. Well, let's start. So I am going to go in with Japanese camo or Japanese uniform to start with, to start highlighting up the yellow, which is kind of like a khaki yellow at the moment. Can I go to media assets? Let's do this. Hey, where are we? There you go. A little bit of, I think there might be a little bit of music there now. Cool. So yeah, if everyone's in, come say hi. Have a little chat with me. But I just need to get some paint done. What do I use? Always got 101 brushes that I could use, and I never know which one. I'll go for this one. They're all crap. All my brushes are crap. I never buy brushes. Where do you go? If anyone's in the comments, where do you go to get your brushes? I always go to an art store. Well, not an art store, it's an online store. And Kennedy, something like that. They're always very expensive, so I end up using my brushes till they absolutely die. I might just turn that music down just a little bit. Here you go. And comments, let's go back to that. Yes. So, hope everyone's having a nice new year. So far, my new year started pretty crappy. Car broke down. I had to spend some money on getting that sorted out. Couldn't get to work. So, weren't the best of starts of the year. Can only get better though, I guess. To move that out of the way a little bit. Maybe see my palette a bit more. There you go. Like I say, just using the Japanese camo at the moment. It's pretty much from the bottle, a little bit watered down. I'm just going over, layering over. The English uniform, which I use as the base. So I'm just going to build it up to a kind of a mustard yellows. The look I'm going for on this particular night. This one done, he will be the 9th one finished in the unit. So hopefully get a little video done or a little showcase of the unit once I'm finished. Which will be nice. A nice easy video as well. I've mentioned many times now that it's just trying to find time to edit videos. It's been pretty tough. Josh, how do we let you in? Add to stage. Hello, mate.
Hey, mate. How you going? All right?
Yeah, good.
Wow. This is
I
kind
thought
of
last minute decision. Yeah, I know.
yeah, last minute thing. Yeah.
The wife's out with the kids, so I thought I've got a bit of time. Let's just go online and do some painting quickly. So,
Yep, good on you, mate. Nice one.
how are you feeling now after last time I left you? You weren't too good.
Oh yeah, that was a
Migraine.
shocker that day. Fuck me. That was one hell of a end to the 2024. I can tell you now, mate.
I bet.
Jesus. Yeah.
See, I suffer from
It was
them
a
as
shocker.
well a little bit, and they're horrible when you get them. They really are horrible.
Yes. Yeah. I'm sorry for swearing on your channel, mate.
Oh, mate, I swear away. I have no problem with that at all. Swear, please.
It just comes natural to me.
Yeah. No,
can't
please
help
do. No. I'm absolutely fine with that, mate. No problem. I'm not making any money. I don't care.
So how was your Christmas? Everything, mate? Everything okay? Everything okay?
It was busy, mate. It was very busy. We went and stayed at my other half sister's for Christmas Day, and then went straight from there. So it's Christmas Day, so it was there Christmas Eve, then stayed Christmas Day, then straight from there to my mum and dad's. So it's all sort of very family orientated, a lot of travelling around. But no, it was nice. A lot too much beer, way too much alcohol.
Yeah.
And then I managed to jump in, didn't I, on one of your streams when I was at the party.
Yeah, you did.
So
That's good.
so yeah, lots of drinking, mate.
Nice. Good to hear, mate.
So what you got on your plate today? What you going to paint?
Well, I've just been painting most of the day. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I just wrapped up a fairly big commission for a guy in the States painting a lot of confrontation miniatures. So
Okay. So, do you know what?
Yeah, which were quite.
Sorry, go on.
Sorry, mate. No, I was going to say there's a lot of work. You know, it's not like painting regular miniatures. It's an awful lot of detail and a lot of time. That you need to spend on doing that. So
yeah,
I just been painting it a lot, mate, today, just to get it finished. And now done it. I've done the video for it, so
brilliant.
I can send it to him. I'll upload it later, and so you can see my work and
look forward to that.
That's good, mate.
The confrontation is a system I never ever really. Do you know what? I never really knew about it until you started posting things about it. It's intriguing. Was it a good game? Because it's a game that you played quite a lot, wasn't it?
Not really. No, I just painted all the miniatures, mate.
Okay.
The rules were kind of weird. So, in that it was like a skirmish game, and they had like a mass tabletop game as well.
Yeah.
But and of course it was just a lack of people who wanted to play it. That's the other problem. And, So, and I didn't have anybody there to teach me how to play the game. And I think you really need to invest a lot of time and have someone else who wants to invest a lot of time into it.
Yeah, sure.
So, yeah, I didn't really get to play much of it apart from like a friend of mine locally who played Hybrid, which is their board game.
Right.
And so we tried that. We tried Confrontation a little bit. But then it sort of just died out, and then we got into Infinity, and that was the end of that sort of thing. And it was only till recently, like in Japan, that I actually started playing Confrontation properly, and
Yeah.
playing the board game properly.
Yeah.
That I actually started really appreciating it more. So
after seeing it on your channel, actually, I did I sort of started diving into it as you do, go down the YouTube rabbit hole. Did the company sort of eat itself up a little bit? It went under, didn't it? The guys that made Confrontation.
Yep, it sure did, mate.
Yeah.
They wanted to. I think they floated the whole company on the stock market.
Yeah.
And they had like this sort of grand ambition to have stores like Games Workshop, basically.
Yeah.
And then they started producing all this pre-painted plastic.
Yes,
and they got rid of all the beautiful metal models, and I think that was the turning point. It just went down the tubes.
Okay.
So
it's a shame, isn't it, when companies do things like that? Especially when, like you say, I've seen some of the models and they are really nice.
Yeah.
The goblin, they got like a little goblin set, don't they? They're really cool.
I love those goblins. Yeah, the goblins and the dwarves are my favorite factions.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I started a new channel called Temple of the East about 2 years ago.
Yeah.
And I just put all my confrontation stuff on there. That's my confrontation.
Right. Is that where that is now? That's why I haven't seen it for a little while. Right. Okay.
Yeah. So we did our hybrid battle report, like hybrid game battle reports, and I just do like paint and chat things now on there because it's been like a year since I've done an update. Right, so I thought I just need to put something on there to keep the channel alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Stuff like that. So kind of like this, but just like recorded, basically.
Yeah. So it's still a live channel then. Still trying to keep it going.
Yeah, I think there's still, there's some kind of interest there because the IP is being picked up by Monolith Games in France, and they're now announced that they're going to re-release the hybrid board game next year, or this year now. It's 2025. So they've got the license. Looks like they're recruiting a lot of the old staff members who used to work for them to produce games and miniatures for them. So yeah, it's sort of coming back now. Which is good, and I really like hybrid as a game. I think it'd be really fun to see the second edition of that and how it plays out. I love the miniatures. I mean, just as a painting thing, just love to paint the models. But what are you working on, mate?
So I'm still on my Bretonnians. You can't really see it. So this is the 9th guy of the unit, so I'm nearly there. I'm doing a unit of 10, so this one and one more, and this unit's done. It's taken me an age to get there, but it's going to be nice once they're finished.
Good stuff.
Yeah. I'm trying to get these guys to a position where I can start playing with them. I've got this unit nearly finished. I've got a load of bowmen, some men-at-arms, so I just need probably some Pegasus, and a unit hero of some form, and then I should be up and running.
Cool.
We get some.
You're playing the old world then, mate, are you?
Not necessarily, but that might be the easiest one to play. I would like to play some 4th or 5th edition or something like that as well.
Yeah.
But it's finding the partners for that, unfortunately. They will be around. I'm sure someone would love to give us a game if I looked hard enough. But I do know my mate Scruffy Crow, he's playing the old world at the moment, so that might be the easiest entry for me, just to get them on the table for a little while.
Yeah, for sure, mate.
So I'm not too fussed, but the idea is that they're painted as 4th or 5th edition. That's obviously my preference, as I know is yours. So,
yeah.
So that's where we're going with that. Yeah. So when's the next Natter Splatter then? Maybe next weekend? Splatter
looks like it. Yeah, looks like it. So I'm sort of open and pretty easy going with whatever you guys want to do.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
Yeah, whenever you guys want to do it, and I'm happy to jump in and do that with you guys. Be good.
Yeah, for sure. No, they've been really good actually. They've helped me get loads of stuff done.
Yes, Richard, me too, mate. Me too.
I've got a couple of
Richard said hello. Oh, Matt W's here. That's nice.
Hi, Matt. How you doing, mate? I was showing that Richard couldn't join us, but it's all good, mate. It's a Saturday during the day here in the UK, so I'm sure you're busy. I've only managed to get on here because the missus is out with the kids, so I'm making hay, getting some painting done, and it's just nice that my good old friend Josh has jumped in as well, so that's great.
Did you say girlfriend, Josh?
Good old. Do you want to be my girlfriend?
I thought that's what you said. I'm glad my girlfriend Josh could come jump and join me.
Hey, look, we could try a long distance relationship if you want, Josh. I mean,
oh, jeez. You're a very handsome looking guy, Johnny, but I don't think it's going to work, mate.
No, good friend.
Okay, thank God for that.
Good friend, yeah. It's all good, mate. It's all good. What's Matt saying? Just dropping safe. Just finished painting up a gobbo, so off to eat and have a few drinks. Nice. Say hi, even. Yeah. No worries, mate. Good to see you. Thanks, Matt, for jumping in.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope we have a few more people come in.
You never know. I mean,
say hello.
It is a funny time of the day. It don't really matter. Don't matter. That's
why I said, like, what now? You're doing it now? Like,
yeah.
Okay. So
Mate, I was just honestly, it's how I've got to run with the kids and stuff. I've just got to, when I get a chance, do it. So, completely off the cuff thing. What time is it over at yours now? It must be late.
About 10. It's 11 o'clock, is it? 11 p.m. now.
Right. Okay. Cool. Don't want to keep you up too long, mate.
Nah, it's all right. I to be honest, I haven't been feeling too well, so I've been sleeping through the day.
Right. Okay.
For quite a long time, and then woke up, and then just been sitting here painting, and I really don't feel tired. So I was actually going to go downstairs and play some PlayStation or something.
Okay.
Just to kill a few hours before I feel tired. And
this is more productive, mate.
Yeah, because I've actually I sold my Space Wolf army.
I see that. Did it go? It went.
Yeah, it's gone. Yeah. So
I remember you doing a video. Sorry, go on.
Yeah. Sorry, mate. You go for it.
I was going to say I remember seeing a video of you when you first got it or putting it together, saying that he's going to get it all ready. It's a shame that you didn't get a chance to do that little project.
Yeah, it's kind of been sacrificed for another project.
Yeah.
So,
that happens, mate. That happens.
To be really honest with you, I'm not a big 40k guy.
No.
And I think the Space Wolf army was, again, just opportunity.
Yeah.
It was like, I can't believe this hasn't sold. Why is it still listed? And for this price? So I said to the guy, I'll take it. No one's going to take it. I'll take it.
Okay.
So.
I see.
And so it's just been sitting here, and it's the grey that's the real problem, I think. I think Blood Angels, Ultramarines, Dark Angels, no problem. But when you start painting like Space Wolf Grey, it's a real barrier.
Yeah. I get that.
I mean, as well. So.
It's just boring, isn't it? It's just so hard to get through all those greys. I mean, you yeah, I get that.
That's it,
I get that. It's like painting these Bretonnians. It's such a chore because of the horse. If it was just the knights, you'd do it quite easy. But painting the horses and then doing all the freehand on top of that, you talk yourself out of it. Oh no, I won't paint today. I'll watch something or I'll do something else because it's the thought of it it's the thought of it that's why doing this is so helpful, because I can have a little chat and still get some painting done, and it's kind of taking my mind off the monotony of painting Bretonnian horse, which is lovely. So did they go to a good home?
They did, yeah. Marek in Poland, the guy who did the deep dives with us.
Yes.
He reached out to me and said he would take
brilliant.
it. I said, okay. But he also asked if I'd paint a couple of the miniatures for him as well as a commission. I said, okay.
So, fair enough.
I kind of would have preferred not to do that because it's just going to take more time. But I thought, okay,
Yeah,
I was gonna bust through a couple of these. I didn't charge him all that much for them really to paint
yeah,
them. So because
yeah,
I know he's taken the army, he's doing me a favor.
yeah,
So I thought, okay, I'll just speed paint through a couple of these guys, just a couple of his I think they're like sergeants for the
yeah.
Blood Claws and the what they're called, Grey Hunters. And he's actually a really good painter, though, Merrick. So I was kind of
Yeah, yeah.
surprised when he asked me to paint them. So I
No, I've
was like,
seen
okay.
a lot of it. I've seen a lot of his stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but hey, getting something painted by a
Mate.
master like yourself, mate, it's always worth having, isn't it?
Well, I don't bet a master. Master wanker, maybe. But
Yeah.
That's probably about it. Yeah.
Hey, well, we know that. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure many would agree out there.
Yeah.
But no, I'm glad he's got it. He's going to go to a good home. It's going to get painted and played with, and that's the most. It's just been sitting here, mate. Like much rather get out there and do something with it. You know what I mean? So,
yeah, absolutely. No, I get that. I gave away an Elder army a little while ago, and I kind of regret it. But at the same time, when was I going to paint it? I just don't think I was. So, yeah, I have spits and spats when it comes to 40k. I mean, I did that Howling Griffin stuff, but I haven't done since before then. I hadn't done 40k for ages, and after that, I haven't done any 40k for ages. So, it's not. I probably like you. I much prefer sort of fantasy type setting.
Me too. Yeah.
Over the 40k, or maybe epic. I'd do that over 40k.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
much prefer play epic. Yeah, much prefer play epic.
And watching some of your stuff is making me need to get more of my stuff painted. I've got loads of it sitting in my drawers. I showed you yesterday. I've got a giblet grinder sitting here, so I need to get that. I want to get that painted. Well,
cool, mate. Yeah, well,
it'll take me 2 seconds to do as well. It's not even very big.
No, it's not. We should. Someone was talking about doing an epic painting challenge, and I think that's a really good idea. No one's ever done it, so we should do that. I think at some point, someone at least should start it and see what kind of traction would get for it. And if a lot of people think, yeah, that's a great idea, then we should do it. So
absolutely. What I love about Epic as well is you don't have to worry about the paint job so much, do you? It's very much, especially when it comes to the infantry and small units. It's just get some paint on them.
Yeah, it's basically, like my Guardians and my Space Marines are just red, and they've got, you don't have to even do the mid-tone highlights or anything like that. If you don't want to, you could just leave them just one color.
Absolutely.
So yeah. I still got a ton of epic stuff to paint, so yeah, I can definitely do a challenge, no problem.
Yeah, me too. I've got a Gargant to do somewhere. He's all in bits somewhere. I have got all the Orc vehicles pretty much. I think it was from the Armageddon box set. Actually, someone gave them to me. But I think they all sort of fit in line with the epic stuff as well. Most of it, anyway.
Yep.
What else have I got? I would love to have an Eldar army. Actually, that's what I'd love. I did have.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing it, or is that someone? Is that a commission?
I'm doing one now. No, that's mine.
Yeah, and that's what you. Is that what you painting? Working on it now?
Not right at this moment. I'm painting Space Wolves, but yeah, I've got an Elder army I'm doing at the moment, and the goal is to do 4,000 points of that, and 4,000 points of Blood Angels.
Nice.
This year.
Nice. Well, are you going to recreate some of those battles they did in White Dwarf? Because that was Eldar versus Space Blood Angels, wasn't it? That was the. I'm assuming is that the idea?
It's the one we're going to do is Eldar versus. It's kind of like a Space Marine and Imperial Guard kind of mix.
Yep.
They had for that.
Yes, they did.
Okay, so Richard says, yeah, I think that was your mate Chris. Let's make it happen with an epic challenge. But in July, as I've got to do the Cowabunga challenge.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
But I think I should be probably finished. Hopefully be finished most of my stuff anyway by then. But I've got a squad army. Like I want to do my squad army again. So like start from scratch, basically.
Right.
So that might be one I can do for the challenge this year if everything else is finished.
July would suit me as well, actually, because I probably get these Bretonnians done by then. So I'll be looking for a new challenge, new army to paint. So that would probably work really well. So we could, let's lock that in July. I'm up for that, actually.
Yep.
I think I've not done one of your challenges yet, Josh.
Me either. I don't think I've done. I don't think I've done one of them actually. I've failed every single one. The only one I've ever done is the one Cowabunga challenge I've completed, and I've done one of the Gathering Mighty Painters, and I'm doing the second Gathering Mighty Painters, which I've just managed to get in, stay in.
Yeah.
So it's always difficult, but they're good. I mean, it's good. I mean, I've got now 6 of the Knights of the White Lion done.
Yep. Yeah, they look great, by the way. They look great.
Yeah, thanks, mate. And so I'm happy about that. Actually, in this box here, I think I might do this. I can show you now on the live stream. Actually, it's just sitting here, looking at them. Because I've got to do a unit next, and I'm just thinking about which ones I'm going to do. And maybe I've got about 6 of these guys, all in blisters actually. The Kislev Wing Lancers, not Wing Lancers, sorry, the Archers.
Oh yeah,
Archer
nice.
guys.
All still in blisters as well.
Yeah, this is actually a gift to me from my friend David in the States. He didn't want them, so I was like, mate, I'll definitely have them. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, mate. Exactly. So that's another. That could be the one I'm doing next, or it could be the Winged Lancers. I'm not sure. Something Kislevite. I think.
Nice.
Do next.
Nice. What's Richard said? The vid is not up yet about channel goals. We have committed to doing an epic battle report in November. Okay. Nice.
Well, it's very thirsty work, Johnny. So
yes, cheers, mate. Cheers. What are you drinking?
Japanese sake.
Oh, nice. I've got a.
Well, actually, it's actually not that nice. It's a cheap shit. I bought a bottle because it's on special, and they said, "Oh, it's a special price," blah blah blah, and it's actually not that good. Actually, it's not what I usually drink.
Do you watch that Squid Games?
I've heard someone talk about it, and I didn't know what it was, and I looked on Netflix because my Netflix, I buy Netflix once if I get the 1 month every December.
Yeah,
that's it. And I was really disappointed this December because there was absolutely shit all on there.
Yeah, there was not.
It is only
not
June Part 2.
Yeah.
It's one of Richard's favorite films, apparently.
I think the best one, I think, in terms of content, is the Apple TV. That's got some good stuff on it. But anyway,
yes, I like it too. I like Apple TV as well.
Have you seen the Silo?
Yes,
TV?
I've seen Silo. Even though it's very predictable, I found it very predictable.
Predictable, I enjoyed it. Yeah. No, anyway, back to the Squid Games. The reason I brought it up, because I was watching it. I was watching it.
What is it?
It's kind of it's basically a illegal game show where they have hundreds of contestants and they have to go through the different challenges, but when you get eliminated, you basically get killed. So it's like last man standing wins loads of money. That's kind of like a real big overview of it. But anyway, the point is this: I was watching it. This new series has just come out, and I was thinking, and the main character in this is obviously I think it's a Korean show. He's obviously a Korean actor. It's either Korean or
I think
Japanese.
it's Korean. Yeah.
And I was looking at the main actor and I was thinking, bloody hell, this guy looks so familiar. Why do I know him? He looks so familiar, right? Then it dawned on me. I was watching it last night. It dawned on me. It's like, fuck, he is the Korean version of Josh. He looks just like you, mate. Honestly.
Wow.
Honestly,
I'm turning Korean now. Okay. All right. Well, I'll hang on. Let me go and check it out because
I've got check it out.
I've got that subscription like until like the next hour. I think the next hour will actually conk out. So let me have a quick look.
You got it.
Squid Games, eh?
Squid
okay,
Games.
let me have a look. Because Carnifex the bastard, he reckons I look like the guy from Severance on the you know that Apple TV. It's a great show, Severance.
Oh yeah. I haven't. No, it's something to watch. I need to watch that. It's always. I started watching it, funny enough, and I haven't continued it, but I will.
Let me just Google the Squid Game character because
put main character Squid Games. Hopefully you'll get one. He's got your look, mate. He's got your look.
Here we go. Squid Games main actor. Gong Yu?
Possibly. I don't know what his name is. I have no idea.
Okay, well, I'll have to share this picture then.
I think Richard agrees with me.
I can.
I think Richard agrees with me.
Oh, he would.
Can you share the picture?
Is it this guy? This guy?
Add stage. Not
this is the cast.
Him. No, not him. Is this? It's this. It's.
It wouldn't be the handsome looking guy.
So 1, 2, 3. The fourth one at the top. I think it's fourth one in.
This guy.
No. Go the other way. The other way. You got the wrong way.
No, none of these fuckers look like me.
No. You need to. Go back. So see the girl. Yeah. Count one.
This girl.
Her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Him. This guy here.
Oh, him.
That's this guy. There you go. I think he's got
52 years of age. So 72. Yeah. Okay. 180 centimeters in height.
he's basically you, mate. He's your Korean double.
Lee Jung Jae. That's my new nickname. Jung Jae Josh.
Jung Jae Josh.
Okay.
John Jae Josh.
Lee Yo Ming looks nice.
Oh yeah, she's the new character in it.
Oh, is it?
Second
Okay.
season.
Well, I'm not going to watch that show now, but thank you very much for letting me tell you all about it. Fucking hell.
Oh, shit.
Jujing Josh now. Okay. Jujai Josh.
Jujai Josh. Oh, mate. I was sitting there thinking, why do I know this guy? Why does he look so familiar? That's Josh.
Bloody hell. Okay. I wish I could make as much money as Jujai Jong.
I know,
Josh
yeah. I
then.
bet he's
It'd be fantastic.
I bet he's creaming it.
He's bloody loaded with it, mate. It's got like lots of beautiful young, Korean girls around him all the time. Fantastic.
Absolutely. I mean that show's obviously very, very popular as well.
Yeah, it seems like just Korean culture is just booming. Even in Japan, everyone wants to learn Korean.
Oh, really?
Because of the music, and because K-pop and of their film and TV industry, it's just massive. So
they're doing really good, and it's very prevalent on Netflix. Netflix get a lot of their shows, and to be fair to them, they're pretty good. They're pretty gritty, but they're pretty good.
Well, I actually stopped my wife watching them because they're full of death and murder, like a lot of them. Because, I think she like when we first met, she used to buy these, or she used to rent all these DVDs and stuff like that from the video store.
Hey, SpongeBob.
And they're all sort of like, hey, SpongeBob, how you going, mate? They're like these period dramas, set in their kind of like medieval setting and that kind of thing, and they're all sort of committing suicide or killing one another.
Yeah.
What have you? And I said, and it's all depressing shit. And I said, you're not watching these ever again. That was it. So she hasn't watched them ever since then. It's been fantastic.
Hey,
good. Yeah.
She's listened to you.
Horrible.
That's the main thing. SpongeBob,
Yeah.
are you British? Well, I am, but Josh is from Australia.
I'm J Jong Josh. I'm half Korean, half Australian, living in Japan, right?
J Jong Josh.
J Jong Josh.
NGL sounds like a sick music. Sounds like sick music. But yes. So we've got an Aussie on board with us today. If you've never met him. That's a good point. If you've never met Josh, do you know SpongeBob at all, Josh?
I don't think so.
No. SpongeBob, if you haven't done so already, you best go over to Josh's channel, because my goodness, what a channel it is. You've got to check it out, mate. Crown of Command, that is, by the way, his channel. Crown of Command. Movie, okay. Aussie and a bow. Yeah. So what do you like watching then, Josh? What's your jam? Josh, got a link to his channel. What's the best way to link to your channel, mate?
You just need to go. Basically, if you want to link my channel, you need to basically open a window in your browser for YouTube. Go to my channel, share channel, and just type it into the chat here.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Unless I can do it, I probably can do it. I'm not used to joining other people's chats. Sorry, mate.
No, mate, I know.
Oh, here we go. Connect to comment. Connect.
Got him.
So I can comment here.
Oh, my keyboard's just died.
Okay. Sign into StreamYard. Okay. I've got to do all these kind of sign-in things with this stuff. Okay, it's signed in now.
Yeah, you have to. Right.
What you draw in, mate, it's bloody amazing, innit? Where's the link?
Here you go. I've got it, mate. I'm on it.
Okay, mate, thanks.
Copy. Oh, can you? Oh, cool. Ah, that's why. Sorry. Thought I was on PC then for a second. There you go. That should work. Boom.
So what's your New Year resolutions, mate?
For me, gaming-wise, they are, first of all, get some more games in. Last year was horrendous. Literally probably played 1 or 2 games last year. It was really bad. So, yeah, got to try and get some more games in. There's a games club actually in my town, so I've never been.
Oh, cool.
So I ought to go and visit that and just see what's going on.
Yeah.
What else is there? I want to get these Bretonians finished, get these done, and then find a new project. That'd be nice. What else is there? Yeah, it's mainly for me. Mainly, it's to get rolls and dice. That's the main thing. I'm just not doing that enough, and if you don't do that, I do find that you don't paint as much either, because you're not getting the bug for it as much, So if you're playing games, you play someone, you lose, you're like, oh no, I needed that unit. And you get back on the painting table, get things painted.
Yeah.
So that's my New Year's. How about yourself, mate? Okay, hobby-wise, this is hobby-wise.
Just paint more of my own stuff, really.
Yeah.
just get some more. Yeah, do the Empire Army. That'd be really nice if I can get like an actual playable Empire Army up and running. That'd be great. So I just got an extra army to play, and then maybe finish off the dwarf army. I've just got a few more models, not much really to paint to finish that off.
Yeah.
So I can do that and start doing some more orc and goblin stuff. I've got enough there to, keep me going for the next few years. So just get another couple of units painted basically, but then it's just like the space. So I've got to just get another case, another like a display case basically.
Yes, mate. Me too.
Do you display your miniatures, or maybe you have them in cases?
I've got.
Because you got cabinets, haven't you? I saw you having videos of cabinets.
I do have a cabinet here. I'm in quite a small room. It's a very small little setup really. So I've got like a little L-shaped table here. I've got a rack of like a drawer unit just there. We've got loads of crap in it. And then I've got a display case there, which is full. It's completely full. So I haven't really got any more area to display. So that's something I need to sort out. This room is really not in a good state. I need to clean it up.
Right.
So I need to try and sort that out a little bit. But yes, another display cabinet would be perfect. I've got armies that are in boxes because I can't get them out, which is annoying, and I'm having to relegate a few things. So I've got some. I haven't done them for a long time, but I really like looking at them. I've got my British Napoleonics down there.
Yeah,
and they're just really nice models. I mean, even if you don't play or do historicals, you have to admire the for that. I like having them out because they look nice, but my old hammer stuff is definitely taken over now. So I've got an Orc 40k army up there. The Howling Griffins are sitting there. My Orcs and Goblins army sitting there. And I've got the Epic Orc army there. Now it's with Bretonnians, and then it's the Napoleonics. But I also have an Epic Space Marine army as well, which I could replace. I don't know. So yeah, I need some more storage, and I've also got the War Master down the bottom as well.
Oh,
never finished. Do you know what? And that's silly of me, really, because the War Master was one of my top viewed videos, and I should have carried on with that, and I didn't. I just fell out of love with it a little bit because I should do more of that. Did you ever play War Master?
I bought it when it first came out with the High Elves, painted everything, painted the whole, I bought the starter set, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you got a couple of regiments and the bolt throwers and a guy and a griffin and that kind of stuff. No one wanted to play it, as usual.
That's the problem.
It just got sidelined and then sold off. So someone's got a very nicely painted High Elf Master for a very, 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 very little price. I don't know what I sold it for, but it was almost nothing.
Yeah, well, that's what I've been painting is High Elves. That's what I've been painting, and
right, yeah, they're really.
But the game itself, right, was written by Rick Priestley, wasn't it? Okay, and it's very similar to I suppose you probably haven't, but have you ever heard of Black Powder? Yeah, it's a Napoleonic game.
Yeah, it's kind of based off that.
It is. Yeah. It's based off. It's basically the same mechanics as War Master, which both games were written by Rick Priestley, and he's literally taken War Master's mechanics and moved it onto Black Powder. So it's a very similar game, and it's quite a cool concept. I quite like the way it works because they work in detachments or regiments and stuff, and in you roll dice for the amount of times your commander can control those units, and then if he fails, then you've got to move away from that regiment and move to another regiment, and then start moving them until he fails his dice, and then you move to another one. Yes, it's really good actually. I quite like it. It's not. I would say it's not a competitive game. It's very much beer and pretzels type thing. But
yeah.
Um,
and the people at this local game club, they probably play historicals or
no, it's very much a 40k place. 40k and Age of Sigmar type thing. That's why I've not really bothered with it. But
Yeah.
I'm sure you get the odd person who's interested in like the more obscure games or an older version of said games. But I'm not interested in the new 40k. I'm not interested in Sigmar at all, Age of Sigmar at all. So, you know, I might be able to get someone to play a game of Old World with there, possibly. I reckon, because obviously it's current. But
yeah,
that's the thing. It's most people in the hobby, and obviously, you know, will play the most relevant game that's out at the time, or 40k really, and it's just a poor game. It's not good.
Yeah, I've heard it's complete shite, so I would never want to play it. That's for sure.
No. It's lost all its charm from the second edition.
Yeah,
I mean, third edition did that to the second edition, just took all the funness away and made it competitive.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, you can't play second edition competitively. I mean, it's just a silly game, and even more so Rogue Trader.
Yeah, I got to play that last year, so it was quite good. Rogue Trader.
Got Rogue Trader.
Yep.
Did you play with your orcs?
Yeah, basically Paul was the GM, and I played the orcs, and Nick played as Eldar, and Paul made a scenario so that the Eldar scouts were on this Eldar world, or it was some world that the orcs were invading and trying to take over and occupy, and the elves were basically trying to make a tactical retreat, and had all these scouts placed in hidden deployment on the table. And we're playing the table lengthways, not acrossways. So I was moving up, and I was just getting like 2 models per turn to put on the table, and they would just move up, and every time I'd get more models. And basically we had like a debriefing. So he would give us a debriefing before the game would begin to say what your objectives were, what your motivations were, what the background of why you were there, and that kind of thing, which I quite liked. And I didn't know, I had no idea what I was getting, what was going to happen, and then all of a sudden things would happen during the game, and he would tell Nick certain things that I didn't know.
Okay.
And there was like a countdown clock, after X amount of turns or whatever, something would happen, and it was really fun. I really liked it. It's more of a narrative driven thing.
Absolutely. And did you feel you needed a GM to play that particular game?
You do. For that. Yeah, you do. Yeah, like unless you're playing like a list-based type of just, like a standard pitch battle kind of thing. Yeah, you do need a GM if you want to run a scenario.
Right, okay. Because I remember reading some old White Dwarfs, and obviously they're using the Rogue Trader rules and in the battle reports, but it is just a pitch battle. It's not done in a sort of a GM sort of fashion.
That's right. Exactly. That's the later part where I think the compendium and all the orc books came out, and it kind of they sort of not enforced, but they gave you army lists.
Right.
And once the army list came out, and the Eldar was developed and all that kind of thing, and
right,
I think it became more of a points-based system where you would organize your armies and have a game with a friend. You wouldn't need a GM anymore, sort of thing.
Okay. So GW obviously learned that they could sell a lot more models if they made it pitch battles, opposed to sort of more of a role play. This is what happens scenario type thing.
Yeah, I suppose it just gave a different dimension to the game, less role playing, more just playing as a war game, tabletop war game.
Yeah.
Maybe.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I've not played Raid Trader. I've got the main rule book, and it just looks absolutely mind-boggling.
Yeah, I think for me, I like the sort of later editions and eras of it. So when you get to the, I think it's a compilation or the compendium. I think it's a compilation.
Right.
The compendium book, I had that one, and yeah, it's still in the sort of Wild West days of Road Trader, and then the compilation sort of made it more unified, where the models look much better. It looked more like second edition 40k than anything.
Yeah.
And the rules started reflecting that as well, the rule changes. And when I played Adeptus Titanicus the other day, it's very much the same thing. It sort of became this very sort of base structure, and then it got more and more complicated, and then basically towards the end it became more like second edition Space Marine. So
right, okay. And how did you play it? More like second edition Space Marine, or did you play it the original format?
We played it, but yeah, we played the original game out of the box, and then we played the advanced rules, which was kind of a mix of second edition and the original Adeptus Titanicus. So,
and the original Adeptus
Titanicus. Sorry, yeah.
I was going to say the original Adeptus Titanicus is only Titans and stuff, wasn't it? Or did you...
It was, but they introduced infantry and vehicles. We didn't play that version of it. We just used the Titans.
Yep.
But because Titanicus and First Edition Epic, you had alternate activations, which I really like. And then in the advanced rules later, they introduced that what was a second edition where you would move everything and the opponent would move everything, and then you start shooting. And and I kind of didn't. I think it's nice that you have alternate activations.
Yeah.
So you always kind of you can outmove or outmaneuver or outguess your opponent in places.
That was always something that GW shied away from for a lot. Most of their games don't do that. Whereas I think most of the best games I've played do that, where I'll go, then you go in the same turn. Yeah, they've always stuck to that sort of I move everything, shoot everything. Now you move everything, shoot everything. I don't know. I'm not too sure why.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's definitely not my preference. I agree with you. It's much nicer. You're both interacting in the game as well, then, aren't you? All times. It's not just wait for that guy who's got all the units to run around, do his thing. You can be waiting for half hour before you do anything, especially if there's no combat.
Yeah.
So, I get that. That's cool.
Yeah.
So, Adeptus Titanicus came out before the original first Space Marine, then, I assume.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
But it's cool, man. Yeah, Adeptus Titanicus is really impressed with it. I think it's a great little game, that one. So.
Well, they brought it out again, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I haven't played that. I haven't played the new version of it.
No,
but,
no. Do you like the new Titans they came up with, or do you prefer what they did originally? I mean, it might be a silly question.
I prefer the original ones, but I prefer the original ones personally. But I'm sure the new ones are nice kits to paint. I'm sure they're a pain in the ass to build. But
yeah. Bear with me 2 seconds, Mrs. Bear with me 2 seconds, mate.
No, you're right. You're right. Go for it.
Sorry about that, mate.
You're right.
Yeah, the missus is just on her way, so probably wrap this up in a little bit.
Wrap this up soon. Yep, that's fine, man. I better get to bed.
Yeah,
because it's back to normal tomorrow. Like school starts and got to get the bin out and everything. So it's all back to normal again.
Absolutely, same here, mate. Back to work, and the kids are back to school. So the carnage.
Yeah.
Carnage is going to ensue. But anyway, it's got you a bit more through some of those Spaceballs, mate.
Yeah, good bit of pain on those. Thanks, mate. That's a good start. All right, buddy. Well,
right.
If we can catch up again for the Spider Natter this weekend, that'd be really good.
Yes, right. So so for those guys that might be watching, so we've got a couple of watchers. We're going to wrap this up now, but at the weekend, if you head over to Josh's channel, he'll be doing a Splatter Natter, which hopefully I might be able to be there for. And we'll have a good old chinwag. That one will be probably a 3-hour session because it normally goes on for about 3 to 4 hours. So for a longer session, head over to Josh's channel next weekend. And for that, guys, so thanks for jumping in. Anyone who's jumped in, thank you very much. And Josh, mate, thank you for saying hi.
No problem, mate. It's good to keep you company, and it's good to chat with you, mate.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Thanks again for the invite.
That's all right, mate. Yeah, got a nice little hour in anyway, didn't we? So, right, guys.
Perfect. Thanks, mate.
Thank you very much, Josh. I'll see you soon. Cheers, guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
See you, mate. Bye-bye.
Bye.